Am I cool? Am I alive? Do I really matter here? Don't lie. Give me chance. Give me hope. Take my life away from things we want most. Will you smile? Smile for the camera. Wait for the flash. Cover your face. It shows such glass.
Hey everybody, I've been tagged. That means I have to tell you some things about me. So here I go. I'm half Swedish. The rest of me is a mixture of English, Irish, Scottish, and German. I used to be a member of the United States Chess Federation. I was an extraordinary athlete as a youth. Captain of my team, and etc. I'm a highly skilled first-person computer games player. And back in the days when Quake 2 was the most popular multiplayer PC game, I scored #1 on the most popular server in the world, virtually every map, every time I played it for 3 years straight. I therefore consider myself the best Quake 2 player of all time. And I used to belittle younger players by asking them during the game in a chat on the screen why they could not beat a 36-year-old man playing Quake 2. I did this for 3 years straight, scored #1, virtually every map, probably 94% of the time, every map, every time I played it, on the most popular server in the world. I used to hunt squirrels and ducks, but I no longer do this because I don't like killing animals. I was once internationally famous. I'm a good cook. I've been under heavy attack from Satan much of my life because God has a plan for me and Satan has been attempting to derail it since I was young. My tastes have changed, largely because of Jesus Christ, and I no longer enjoy most forms of rock music. I love dogs and cats. I'm a good artist and I won awards in high school for art. I no longer create art because I'm an impatient person. I used to be a professional photographer, and I've considered teaching photography independently. I was in my mid-30s when I got strep throat, and it caused a biochemical change in my body that makes it impossible for me to perform hard, repetitious work with my hands because it causes them to swell and become painful. My favorite meal is seasoned, deep-fried catfish fillets with coleslaw and either Southern-style potato salad or mustard greens. That's a delicious meal right there. I greatly dislike it when someone is greedy, uncaring, or cold-hearted. It really turns me off. When I genuinely love someone, I love them very deep and very hard. I hate what has become of the world, and I yearn to be with God. I think it's powerful enough to do the job. This world was given over to Satan, and it's become a wretched place. Many things going on in this world today that God never intended for them to be, but knew they would happen. And so He made a way through His Son, Jesus Christ. You know, with hollow points especially, it's got a 9-inch barrel. It has extreme velocity for a .22 pistol. It was made back in the 1980s. It'll punch a hole clean through a human being, all the way through. I've needed help at times in my life, and I've helped people who needed help as well. I hate the denial of God, but not the person who denies God. That's why I'm on YouTube. God has called me to be here. I've lived in the southern United States most of my life. I once lived in Hawaii. And I've lived in Montana. I hate any form of racism, whether it's perpetrated by white people, black people, or any other people, against any other person. I hate it. I think one of the best ways to make racism go away is for people to stop trying to do something about it and stop trying to ranting about it. I know I'm ranting now, but that's a little different. I mean, I'm not throwing a fit and pointing to an instant example of it and making a fight about it. What I mean is as long as people and government try to take action to end racism, racism will continue, because that only promotes it, in my opinion. I used to be a superb motocross rider, capable of riding the back tire through the second half of a medium-sized curve while shifting gears. That's a speed-gaining trick that most motocrossers cannot perform. It requires pulling the front tire off the ground about halfway through the curve, keeping it off and leaning the motorcycle into the curve while giving it the gas, throwing dirt with the back tire, and shifting through the gears. That's a very difficult trick to perform until you become a master of it. I'm old-fashioned about the roles of men and women in society. A lot of people, especially a lot of women, wouldn't agree with me if I expressed my true views about it. Well, there you have it. That's a few facts about me. Now, I tag some of my YouTube friends. I would like to tag the following people. God bless you all.